Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies, it's Anthony from the Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday, a slightly extended long weekend. But today we're going to get back to business. Yesterday, I hope you enjoyed my message regarding the American flag. That meant a lot to me. I think it was a very valid point, and a couple people said the same. Straighten out my camera. I feel like it's a little crooked. So start liking this video, sharing this video, do all the things with this video. Today is going to be talking about how we as people are motivated by fear instead of positivity and what could be. How good it could be, it doesn't actually move the needle. How bad it could be if we don't do something is what actually gets people to purchase things. It gets people to change their life. It gets people to want to take the next step. So I'm gonna invite more people come on in, and then let's have a little chit chat in 5 minutes or less. We got random text messages coming in this morning. By the way, this is literally how dark it is outside. Speaking of spirit of fear, we have had just an enormous amount of storms in the last couple months in Texas, but we're about to get hit. There's a whole line of bad, ugly, severe thunderstorms coming in. But this is how dark it is at 8:05 a.m. Usually it'd be bright, sunny, shiny. I've got all the lights. I mean, if I were to take that, that's literally how dark it is. All right, let's get into this real quick. Again, keep sharing, commenting. I see you guys in there. So this is what I want to talk about. And first off, part of it is I want to get people to come to something that I give away for free. There is a lot of limiting beliefs that we have in our soul. And a lot of the things that stop us from getting there is we are afraid to use our voice. And I don't know if that means standing on stage and speaking to people and sharing your story and motivating people, or just interpersonal communication. So this is an encompassing message. It has to do with my Wednesday night free speaking workshop webinar, as well as this whole encompassing idea that we don't make change in our life unless we are afraid of what happens when we don't. When you look at some of the best sales pitches on the planet, it's not like, how if you take this class, your life will be so much greater, I promise you. People don't decide to purchase. They go, that'll stop them. They'll go, that's interesting. Well, it's $100 or it's $20 or whatever it might be. I don't know. Now, if the other side were to go, and this is the psychology of the human brain, if you were to say, if you don't take this course, you will not get another promotion in life. You will not be able to get higher pay. Your pay will be stopped right there. You will not be able to go on the vacations that you want to go to in life. You're going to end up 80 years old, alone, and broke. That's the fear tactics people use, and that's the fear tactics that somehow work on the human psyche. You could talk about how good it'll be till you're blue in the face, but until you actually hit a pain point in people. And honestly, part of me hates saying this, and part of me is like, man, I wish we could just be positive and talk about all the good things that can happen, and that'll make people change. But fact is, at the end of the day, if you believe in what you're doing and what you're selling, whatever your product might be, and I'm not talking about everybody selling like having a free workshop like I am. I'm talking about the fact that in life, there's something that we need to, most people are salespeople without even realizing they're salespeople. People. So when you want to look at something and get people to take the next steps in their life, and for example, my Wednesday night speaking class, I have a bigger class, whatever. It's about helping people use their voice, speaking with intention. And I firmly believe it's one of the most important things that you could possibly be able to do, is truly be able to harness your message, harness what you speak about. And I know how important it is, but I could tell you that if I were to just go around being like, you should learn how to get speaking better, it'll help you. I'm going to tell you, it's going to make things better. Instead, I'm going to flip that script and I'm going to say it in a different way. And I'm going to say, if you don't, unfortunately, like not being able to speak stops you from every milestone you have in your life. Not being able to speak properly, not being able to give your message, not being able to share who you are with people, not being able to share all the good things that your company does, all that stuff. If you're not able to do it properly, I've got bad news for you. Things are going to stop. Your business is going to slow down. You're not going to be able to beat the competition. You yourself are going to feel unfulfilled. And that, to me, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. When I've paid for Tony Robbins courses and spent tens of thousands of dollars, I don't think I was doing it because, well, to be honest, I'm a weird one. I feed off of positivity. That's just what it is inside of me. But for the most part, the people that they've got on these calls that are literally like Kelly, for example, be a perfect example. What if you don't do this? What if you don't make this change in your life? What if you don't take these next steps? That's what ends up getting people to move the needle and change and make purchases. So I'm going to say that for you guys. Join the workshop that I do for free. Go to doubledownspeaking.com. Register for tomorrow's class or the next Wednesday's class. It's at 6 p.m. I'm going to tell you that your life might be a little emptier if you don't know how to use your voice. It's hard for me to push that side of sales. It's easier for me to tell you to push that side in your body. But I'm going to tell you, not being able to use your voice properly is one of the biggest stopping points you have in moving forward in your health, happiness, well-being, being able to sell, finances, etc. That's one of the biggest stopping points. So join the workshop, doubledownspeaking.com. Just go there, register. It is free. Free. I don't know how that's, you're missing out on anything. So let's wrap this up a little longer than 6 minutes. The truth is, we as people are motivated to change by fear and not by positivity. I can't explain the human psyche, but if you are selling something, if you are selling a product, if you are selling yourself, or if you are speaking to large amounts of people and you're trying to get people to change, if you want to get your children to change, if you want to get your spouse to change, speaking from a place of positivity mixed with actual fear. I don't want to be completely black-pilled and negative and stuff like that, but there's a way to sugarcoat the negativity. So you have to find that sweet spot. For people to change, they have to be afraid of what will happen if they don't. For people to make a purchase, they have to be afraid what will happen if they don't make that purchase. That's just the way the human brain works. Although the Bible says don't live in a spirit of fear, I can tell you when it comes to making purchases or changing people's lives, you have to instill the FOMO aspect. You have to give a fear of missing out, a fear of what happens without having this new tool in your tool belt. And if you truly believe in what you are trying to sell or give to them, I'm going to tell you, that's what you actually have to do to make a change. Well over 7 minutes. Sorry today's so long. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I guess I'll catch you tomorrow. Don't surrender your pets. That would make you a garbage human being. Take it easy.